Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Caresses it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rice. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. France are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Conte. And Upamecano. Hernandez. Strong running down that left flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, good spread. Klaus. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Well, can he finish? Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
France has the chance to go the other way. Conte. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Eze. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet, and the through ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Some good persistent defending here. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Tuong-Dragon. Olise. Havertz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's on his way! And the shot's on here. Gabriel Jesus! It's always been caught napping. Merino! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Turan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Merino. There's a sharp little... Eze! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Conte.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Saliba. And we've reached half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. White. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He has found the way through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To open the scoring. What a save by David Raya! And he's missed altogether.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
They've played it short. Now it's Chouameni. Oh, such a clever touch. No way through, so back it comes. Shot, decent chance! Rice. And Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Havertz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Eze. Oh, they can break here. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Olise. And he welcomes it in. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Merino succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Havertz. Shoots! No mistake!
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro 7.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No luck with that dink over the top. Picked out brilliant. Great chance! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Any thoughts on the goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
France have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
It's Gabriel Jesus! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. Raya, in the context of the game, he must save it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
France have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And they can counter here. He's got away. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a searching pass. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît, chers spectateurs. Nous vous rappelons de bien surveiller vos enfants pendant toute la durée du match.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Doué. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's away. France do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's neat. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Chouameni. Hernandez, fired deep towards the back post. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Conte.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There they go, hunting in packs. Upamecano charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And no, that was never going to make it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Thuram. And he cuts out the supply.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Conte. And here's Zaire Emery. Klaus. Zaire Emery. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance here to counter. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's a goal kick. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Thuram absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And smartly reclaimed. Upamecano. And here's Rabiot. Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. He showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. But they've got it again. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Klaus making good progress on the right-hand side. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's nice. Great defending, strong and determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Conte. And here's Tuong. France needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He is through here. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's Doué. Oh, that was vital. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Thuram! Oh, it's come off the upright. And the shot! Played out wide. Doué.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rabiot. And it's Conte. Rabiot going full tilt down the left. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played. Doué. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good alertness. And it's Doué. Threads one in. Chouameni deals with that comfortably. And he's intervened well there. Rabiot. France looking to pass their way through. And here's Thuram. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is out of play.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24, le numéro 11, le numéro 9, le numéro 10, le numéro 4.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Somewhat off
Le
target.
numéro 18,
Barcola.
le numéro 20, le numéro 7,
He's found a way
le
through.
numéro 12,
And here's
le
Colomwani.
numéro 15, le numéro 3.
This is Dembele.
Attention, changement.
Colomwani. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And it's been taken short. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. France have their second corner now. And that should get the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chouameni.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, easy pickings there. Colomwani.
Temps additionnel,
Digne.
1 minute.
Showing good feet. Looking for options for movement. Turns and goes back. That's a super give and go. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Si vous avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
And we have our very first corner.
And it's been taken short.
Doué's cross. And he's gone looking for safety. And that has been knocked clear. Good ball, good take.
Caught offside that time.
Pinches it off him. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Chips it through. Ceballos. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's intervened well there.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Klaus.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Olise. That's a good ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Tchouaméni.
Out towards the flank.
Good take, and is he in? Tchouaméni. Dani Ceballos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is...
Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Ceballos. And Carvajal. Now, can they get him away? Brahim Diaz. Can he finish?
Upamecano gets good distance on it. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Valverde.
Mbappe.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And it's Diaz. And here's Rodrigo. And he can clear it away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Brahim Diaz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Klaus. Defending here is really tight.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? Tuong-Dragon. Now it's Doué. Chance! Tuong-Dragon.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. Ceballos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dani Ceballos. Tries to play it through. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tuong-Dragon calmly anticipates. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Hernandez chooses to go cross-field. Klaus. Conte. That is Conte. Now then, the ball's come loose. And one more try! Superb goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very
great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Has a look and place it forward. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Valverde. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's having a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hernandez is there to clear. Ball played for Klaus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tuong-Dragon, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 24, le numéro 11, le numéro 10, le
Barcola.
numéro 4, le numéro
Camavinga.
25. Alors,
75 minutes
le
played.
numéro 12, le numéro 20, le
And it's
numéro
Dembele.
7, le numéro
Neither of these
18,
two want to come off
le
second
numéro
best.
15, le numéro
France
6.
really can't be faulted for their
Attention,
attitude, and
changement.
if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Played back in. Vinicius Junior. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Klaus got a long way forward to join the attack. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Klaus hurtling down that right flank. Aims beyond the defence. Now he gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaire Emery charging forward, the ball at his feet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect
3
now?
minutes.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe chasing after it. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly
Mesdames et
deflated.
messieurs, votre attention, s'il vous plaît.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Dani Ceballos. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Look at the space here!
Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. So we're still where we started right now. Chouameni. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Klaus. Doué. And it's Chouameni. Ball played for Klaus. Looking for options for movement. Great ball, and he's in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Upamecano. And here's Thuram. And it's made its way to him. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Olise. Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Valverde. And it's Diaz. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Doué running with the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe on a charge down the left. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Showing good feet. Upamecano. Chouameni. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe.
Klaus is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Looking for the run. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Brahim Diaz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Sont disponibles à la boutique du club.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Passing nice and neat.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played back in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe! So much time. And he shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Chouameni tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Olise. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
À leur place, le numéro 20.
And here's Mbappe. Can he finish?
Attention,
Mbappe
changement.
really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Valverde. Madrid finding their passes. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Very nicely done. And it's Dembele. Out to the right. Dembele. There's the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. France still have the cards to affect this game. Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Klaus.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10, le numéro 21, le numéro 22. À leur place,
Alaba.
le numéro 12, le numéro 5, le numéro 3.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Changement.
France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now it's Bellingham.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Barcola. Oh, easy pickings there. Alaba goes steaming forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Mendy. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He's in space and looking for options. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely weighted ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Goulet. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Konate and Upamecano, and it's Digne. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Thuram! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Olise. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? Hernandez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Mbappe, and a chance! Goal, France! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So, a breakthrough already. Chouameni. That's an errant pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. France finding their passes.
Quarter of an hour played. Doué. Now it's Doué. France are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Rabiot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rabiot touches it back. Now it's Kante. And he's heaved it away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Conte engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe, Turan. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And the shot! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. Lovely bit of skill. Conte. Now it's Doué. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. Olise in acres of space out wide. Upamecano is there and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! He's got it all! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Doué goes steaming forward. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Mbappe driving forwards. Hernandez is there to clear. It'll be a throw-in. Upamecano. And it's Doué. And here's Turan. Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Turan. Conte. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's gone looking for safety. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And the first 45 minutes are up. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
France really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Rabiot. And Doué. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Strong running down that left flank. Conte. Doué. And it's Hernandez. Here's Chouameni. Koundé. Now Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here. Doué producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Upamecano. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of he's had a shot! It's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Some good work on the right flank here. Klaus. Olise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué. It's Thuram. And it's Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. Tchouaméni. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Doué was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Conte. France looking to pass their way through. Saliba clears. Upamecano. Doué has found the net here, of course. Looking to... and the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good ball! And that was very necessary. And it's Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
5 minutes left on the clock. Kante spots it and intercepts. Rabiot gets into some space. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Olise with the clearance.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24, le numéro 8, le numéro 9, le numéro 10, le numéro 11, le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 18, le numéro 14, le numéro 12, le numéro 20, le numéro 19, le numéro 2. Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.